Hi, everyone. Well, here we are again. It's another Wednesday, and boy, are the weeks flying by. And I believe fall here in upstate New York has begun to settle in. The leaves are turning, and so, boy, it's getting there. And of course, we all know here in New York State what comes after fall is that kind of dreaded winter. But anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit more with you about some of the adjustments we had when we went to Spain. We're still kind of on that thread. And so, as I told you last time about the chickens and my experience with them, well, again, I was trying to be independent, had made my list, and had put on there what we needed for a few days because you went shopping there more often than you do here. And so I put on there green beans. Well, little did I know, really, there's quite a difference. You have green beans, and that word is judías. Well, the term for Jews is judíos. Well, I went there. I thought I had it all straightened out and doing quite well. And then I asked the lady for a kilo of judíos. I asked her for a kilo of Jews. Well, was I laughed at by her, by the ladies around me, and I was so humiliated. I got them, paid for them, and walked away. And when I got home, I told Lennon, boy, it was a long time before I ever bought green beans. And man, I had that spelled out and I read it, so I didn't make that mistake again. So that's another one I can laugh at now. Well, after we'd been there for 3 years, we came back to visit our churches that were supporting us and our ministry there. And Len and I needed to go grocery shopping. We needed a few things. We were renting a place for the months that we would be back in the United States. And so we walked into the grocery store and I became overwhelmed. We've been gone for 3 years, but I became overwhelmed. And so every aisle we went down, I had my list and I was looking at it and I'd say, oh, Lena, I'm not sure. Well, let's come back to this aisle. And then we went to the next aisle. Same thing. Oh, I'm not really sure. So let's come back. And then we got to the meat. Now, here was the chickens, all nicely cut up for me, all wrapped. I looked and I thought, I don't know what to do. I'm used to them being whole. And I know how to handle those. I don't know how to handle these. And so I just looked at him and said, well, we'll come back. Well, we went through the whole store. Keep saying, we'll come back. We'll come back. We walked out of the store and hadn't bought anything. Got in the car and went home and I thought, oh my word, I've only been gone 3 years. And yeah, I don't know how to shop back here in the United States. So what it showed us is that we had really adjusted. Remember when I failed my driver's test? Oh, I was mad. I was angry. I was ready to go back to the United States. I didn't like it in Spain. Well, all that showed is that, wow, God had worked, we had changed, and we had really begun to adjust. Well, it was maybe a few days later, I did make that trek back to the grocery store and just bought and looked again and came out and thought, okay, this will do, we can get this, and I'll adjust again. So, as we've said, there's a lot of adjustments in life, a lot of adjustments in Spain, a lot of adjustments at work, a lot of adjustments where you live, when you move, and then especially as you age. And we're going to begin really talking about that health-wise and emotionally and financially as we keep going here. So I trust you have a great week and stay healthy. And I'll see you next week.